So the first step with any of my stabilizers is of course the Holy Mod. The Holy Mod is really useful and honestly pretty easy, so I highly recommend it if you're gonna build your own keyboard. Anyways, once the Holy Mod was done, I can lube the stabilizers with my favorite lube, Crytox 205G0. Unfortunately, because these stabilizers are plate mounted stabilizers, they will wiggle in place a little bit and will make unnecessary noise, so I have to add some tape into the slots to make them more secure.
After this, I need to watch the news.
Alright, so another part of the board I want to fix is the cable. Right now the keyboard uses this trash white grey cable and it's not detachable, so this is the only cable that you get to use on the keyboard, which is garbage. I want to make it so that the keyboard can use any USB-C cable. So I got a wire stripper and some USB-C daughter boards because I wasn't sure which one would work, but I found one that did work, so you know, good job me. So the red wire connects to V, the white wire connects to D-, the green wire connects to D+, and the black wire connects to ground. This on paper looks really simple, and it is, but I'm always afraid of messing things up, so I was genuinely terrified. But once I finished soldering the daughter board, I tested out the keyboard on key test, and it worked.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this, but I just used my power. Hopefully no one saw. Wait, Kraken, what are you doing? And who's this? And who's this person with you? No, don't tell the news. No, no!
We're going to be using my cousin's favorite keyboard switch, Glorious Pandas. Now you might be asking, Maji, how do you know what his favorite switch is? During a family reunion a few months ago, my cousin came into my room and tested out my cyberboard with Glorious Pandas, and this was his genuine reaction. I mean, it's a pretty easy choice. So these Glorious Pandas have been lubed with 203G0 and have been filmed with Desky switch films. They have a really nice snappy sound signature and should sound great on the board. But before I put the switches into the PCB, I'm also going to add some PE foam in between the PCB and plate. The addition of the foam will make the board sound a little bit deeper and much more poppy, which is a sound signature that my cousin really likes. I cut the foam to the size of the PCB and I also made some small holes to make sure that the switches can go into the PCB fully without being pushed back out. I also totally didn't forget to cut extra space for my stabilizers. I definitely did not do that because I never make mistakes. There's one more mod I want to try out and it's called the Tape Mod by Tempest. So instead of adding foam into your case, which is something that a lot of people do, you can instead just put layers of tape below the PCB. It'll make the keyboard sound slightly more poppy, less muted, and depending on the case, it could even make it sound deeper. So you can use different types of tape, but I just used masking tape and I added like 2 to 3 layers on the board and the results were pretty good. Right, now we are pretty much done. All I have to do now is put the plate onto the case, screw it on, and then put on the keycaps.
Oh wait,
for the keycaps, I'm going to give my cousin my G PVT black set because I think they'll go really nicely with the board. It's super stealthy, and it's also made of PVT, so it should last longer and it won't shine as much as GMK, which is perfect for my cousin because he games pretty much every day. Honestly, I am really proud of it. I think it looks really nice. Unfortunately, some paint did come off on the bottom, but hopefully my cousin won't mind because he won't see it most of the time anyways. I cannot wait to see my cousin's reaction to the keyboard. I worked really hard on it and I just hope he likes it. Alright, so you gave me your keyboard a month ago.
Yes.
Can you tell me about your keyboard?
So I've been using this keyboard for 5 years. It's been a really rough journey with this keyboard, you know? Freaking hate it.
Wait, why do you hate it?
Blue switches. Yeah, I know.
When did you first get into the custom keyboard scene?
Technically, Hamajinho introduced me into custom keyboards. Yeah, so I got really interested in custom keyboards.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god, my dreams really came true.